All right, welcome back to Rebel Ants Radio. Good morning. Thank you to everyone who's joining us. A little unusual time for us. It's not your Sunday evening, but First Night and I wanted to chat. Just want to say hi to each other, say hi to our friends out there. What's up?
What's up, bro? Good morning.
Good morning. You said you had something urgent to tell me, but before we get into that, I want to thank our sponsor for this week, Wendy's. Wendy's is sponsoring us this week with their new chicken nuggets called the Rebel Nuggets. So thank you to them for
The Rebel Nuggets.
the Rebel
How do
Nuggets.
you come up with these things?
Just happened. You haven't had one yet?
A Rebel Nugget? No.
You know, I have been a
I think it only exists in your head.
I've been a vegetarian, pescatarian for over 5 years, but I think I'm about to break that today, actually. I'm going to try some bone broth, some beef bone broth.
You're not really having any meat.
Right. So does this count? I mean, what is,
No.
am I breaking am I breaking vegetarian, pescatarian? I don't know. We got Retro joining us. Retro, what do you think? I haven't had meat other than fish for the past 5-6 years. I'm gonna have beef bone broth. Does that count as me breaking this cycle here? Does this end my streak?
But then we're gonna tell me you were gonna go to like Burger King and like have a fucking wow.
That's right after. If Retro says that yes, this counts as breaking the streak, then I'll just go eat meat because the streak is over.
I don't know how you do it, bro.
That's my feeling.
I cannot not have my that wasn't gonna sound right.
You need your meat.
I was gonna say
you need the meat in your mouth.
I was gonna say I'm a carnivore, bro. Like I need steak and like beef. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Chicken.
Yeah. All right. Well,
the beef.
Where is the beef? Right. All right. So what's been happening? Still a slaughterhouse in here. Still a slaughterhouse up in the cryptos. How is it making you feel? How are you dealing with this?
Retro said cows only eat veggies. This is right.
All right.
He's right.
Per Retro, I am still a pescatarian since August of 2019.
Has it been that long?
August of 2019, yeah. I think it was August 6th, actually. I remember the date.
You should be like 90 pounds, bro.
Well, you know, here's the thing. Oreos are vegan, technically, and that is a problem for me. No, I like
Oreos.
Sweets. I like sweet. Yeah, Oreos are vegan. Yeah, I just like sweets. That's the issue here.
What kind of sweet? Like just Oreos?
Anything. Chocolates, ice creams, cakes, whatever you got. What do you got? You got anything for me?
No, I can't eat none of that. I actually worked out this morning.
You did?
I did.
It doesn't look like it.
I did. No, I did. I took a shower, got ready for this.
For this. You got ready for this. Thank you for doing that.
Why are you hating? I feel like you're hating right now.
Listen, the market is still red. Very red. We got Bitcoin down to 86. When do you think we're going to get to say this is the last time we're going to see 100,000? Because we're just so far above it.
I don't know.
Like how do we climb out of it and stay above it?
I don't know, because there's a lot of good news out there. I don't understand why the market keeps going down. And Mike and Saylor just bought like a whole bunch of Bitcoins again, so I'm not sure what's happening.
It's his usual Monday trick, right? Usually Monday he's buying a few millions. I mean, so what does it mean to you that this is the most pro-crypto government, which not to say that they're supposed to be making all these changes within the first month, but the sentiment and the support is there and the market is down. Now, maybe it was up too much to begin with, but it's down. And I think to your point, the news is good. So why are the numbers down if the news is up?
I don't know.
Very helpful, very insightful.
I don't have an answer for you.
Give me some speculation.
This time, I don't have any insider answers for you.
Yeah.
What on air?
When you see Ethereum at 2,400, do you get some like PTSD? It's like, oh, come on. How can we drop this far?
I know he is, Red. I know he is.
I missed the comment. Hold on.
He said that you're totally ignoring my new healthy vibe. Killing me.
You're right. I apologize. Tell me about your workout. What did you
I ran this morning.
You ran?
Well, hold on. Let me rephrase that. I walked really fast for 30 minutes.
What were you doing while you were doing that? Were you watching something, listening to something?
No, I was listening to music. That's it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get into the vibe again of like running. Because I mean, back in the day, I used to work out. I did a Tough Mudder years ago. where I like trained for a good 6 months before I did it, and I did it at all. Are you even listening to me?
I'm listening to you, yeah.
It seems like you don't care about my health.
I'm very excited for your journey. I appreciate
I
the
don't think so.
AG1 sample that you gave me. I haven't used it
Oh, did
yet.
you try it? Oh, you haven't tried it
No,
yet?
no, I'm gonna do it. I might do it today. We'll see. You know,
Yeah,
this
so
bone broth diet is about fasting and minimal caloric
it
intake
is.
through bone
It
broth.
is.
So I'm just nervous about the bone broth. But
Why are you nervous? You'll
I
be fine.
respect your efforts for running because I was thinking about going for a run later today, tomorrow, because it's in the 50s. That's like the perfect.
Yeah, well, I'm running indoors. You're running outdoors.
Yeah, I can't run indoors anymore. I'm too old for that.
What are you talking about? How are you? You're younger than me.
That's true. I am younger than you by like 12 years, but
I don't know
I don't
about
like
12
running on
years.
treadmills. I don't like running on treadmills.
Why? Do you fall? Are you one of those guys?
No, I don't fall.
Are you one of those weird guys in the treadmill at the gym that
No,
just look
because I
weird?
I appreciate the dynamics of being outside and that the change in, the change in height of things. It's not just like a flat road. I want to be able to go up and down hills. I want to be able to, cross things and have different textures
Yeah,
under my feet.
different textures, sure.
Yeah, you run on grass, then you run on the street, then you're running on a track. Like, it kind of very mixes it up. On a treadmill, it's
Yeah.
just very boring. I've done 10-mile runs on a treadmill. It's brutal. Brutal.
What is the most you've ran?
The most I've ran, that's a great question.
Mhm.
You may know this, but I've done 5 marathons.
I know that.
And
Mhm.
what you may also know or not know is that when you run a marathon, even though the race is 26.2 miles, you
Mhm.
end up running much more than that, right? Every time you zigzag, you go around somebody, you're adding miles, you're adding length to that because you're not just following the straight line down the middle, right? The racing line, as our F1 friends might say. So by the end of a marathon, you could end up doing something closer to 30 miles based on how conservative you were or how aggressive you were with
So
maintaining
what's
that.
the most you've done? Give me a ballpark number.
I think it was like 28. I think 28 was probably the longest of
28 miles?
of a marathon. It turned into
Nonstop.
nonstop.
Mm. All right.
How do you do marathons?
I was just
Like you break it up over 2 days?
the only thing I've done is actually no, I've done a Tough Mudder and I did one of those Ironman races a while back. I finished both though. The Tough Mudder was like the hardest one, obviously, because it's full of like crazy obstacles. And back
Yeah.
then, the Tough Mudder was really intense. They were doing those like 24-hour ones. Like it was really intense. Now it's a little.
They softened them up?
They softened them up a little bit, yeah. But I trained for like a good 6 months before that. Me and Hyro. I don't know if you remember Hyro. Remember Hyro, my friend?
I'm a little
short guy.
intimidated by them. I'm a little
Well,
intimidated.
by who?
The race.
The Tough Mudder one?
Yeah.
Why is that?
I have
It's
weak
softened up?
ankles. I have weak ankles. So anything that's gonna endanger me to sprain my ankles,
I'm
I
not gonna
will
touch it.
avoid like the devil.
I was ready to roast you right now the moment you said
Go
that.
ahead, you can roast me.
No, it's okay. I'm not gonna do it.
Listen,
I'm not gonna do
spraining
it.
my ankle has changed the course of my life many times.
I've been on a roasting spree. I just want to tell you that. Like I've been roasting everyone that
You've been roasting meat?
No, I've been roasting people.
Yeah, I know.
Making fun of them. Good
All right.
morning, Jilly. Good morning, Niku.
Thank you all for joining us. We have almost 50 people with us right now. Can I give them a little reminder of what they should be doing to support us?
Sure, do it.
They should be heading over to rebelant.io, where they can click this bright green button to mint a Rebel Ant Battle for the Colony for 0.0025 ETH, and that allows them to participate in the upcoming battles. We have battles starting Q2. Don't ask me what part of Q2, but in Q2, Season 1 coming Q2. We will have battles starting with Season 1. This is kind of the testing point for us to say what's working, what's not working, what can we learn from it, because we have a lot of plans, but we got to get started first, right? So starting with owning a Rebel Ant is how you can get entry into the battles. You will be rewarded based on your percentage of the winning gang's battle. Sorry, their points. So the more ants you own, the more points you're contributing to the winning team, the more your rewards will be. And so these ants, as beautiful as they are, hand-drawn by Miguel himself, D First Knight, there are still some bounties out there to be minted. So if you if you mint this beautiful ant over here, this moon ant, you could win $1,000 in ETH. If you get this Power Ranger, not actually a Power Ranger, the red one,
Why do
$500.
you're gonna get me sued? Why do you always do this to me?
I do want you to be sued. I think it'll
It's an
be
Ant Ranger.
Ant Ranger. Listen, no press is bad press. Is that what they say?
Whatever. Go ahead. Do what you gotta do.
You want the Rebel Ants Power Ranger. That is a toy coming out from what's the brand that makes Power Rangers?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Something with an H? Nabisco? No, that's the
Nabisco, really?
I'm kidding. Hasbro,
Hasbro.
thank you. Hasbro. Nabisco. Nabisco and Hasbro have teamed up. Those are our
I'm
sponsors.
thinking about Oreos. You're about to go on a bone broth diet.
I think it's a mixture of bone broth, and you put the Oreos in there to really get them to dissolve the gelatin from
I can
the
actually picture you dumping the Oreo in it.
It's like, I'm gonna do that. Dunk my Oreo in the bone broth. So anyway, 0.0025. It's as cheap as it's ever been right now because this is the lowest ETH has ever been since we launched the project. So there's 5,555 in the collection. Your chance to mint a few, maybe hit a bounty, and then you are eligible to start participating in battles once they go live. We want to reward you for your support, so we look forward to getting these battles started. What did I miss, Miguel?
Oh, you got it all.
All right, don't.
You're like a genius mastermind back there.
Oh yeah. We got it all. Can I want to show you this thing that I've been following, but I don't quite understand it entirely. So I don't have like the best pitch for it, but I think it's going to be good. Can I show it to you?
Sure.
It's called infected.fun. Have you heard of this?
No.
Okay, I want to pull up their Twitter first because I think their Twitter does a better job. Better than the website does. So let me pull up. Okay, so this is called infected.fun at infected.fun spelled out on X.
Yeah,
I think I had it maybe as a bookmark. Hold on. Here it is. Okay, so virus tokens. So last year they designed infected.fun with one obsession, virality. They opened registration 2 weeks ago. 132,000 people signed up in 48 hours. One of the wildest launches for SocialFi, but it's only the beginning. Pandemic 2025 goes live soon. It is live now. You can sign up. So here's how it works. 30 virus tokens will compete to have the most holders or infectors in 7 days. For a virus to win, they need to spread. By spreading, they're making the game more popular. And when the game is more popular, more people join and speculate. When more people speculate, the winning pot gets bigger, which is the trading fees, and then it will spread to more people. By the end of 7 days, some of these virus tokens will be the first meme coins where every single wallet on Base is held. It's just funny if you're a random person suddenly receive coins like AIDS and monkeypox. So there are 30 coins that are each named after a disease. And you can see them here, right? So you have anthrax is the leading one right now, COVID-19, HIV, AIDS, pig flu, Ebola, plague, dengue fever, dung fever, I think it's pronounced, influenza, SARS. So what happens is when you connect your wallet, you can send coins to other random wallets. You don't even know who they are, but you're sending coins to wallets on Base. They have this thing for bulk.
Why would I want to do that though?
So I'll tell you why. So if you click on Start Infecting, you can do this bulk thing where it 1,000 tokens of whatever virus you want there. Oh, let me turn off the background music. So if you are the first one to infect a wallet, meaning you've sent coins of a virus for the first time to another wallet and they've never held any of these before, you are eligible to make a percentage of their trading fees if they start participating. So as it said in that little, overview, these coins will just appear in your wallet on Base. So if you're like, oh, what is this, anthrax or COVID-19? You might start to go look at this and say, oh, now I'm going to start sending them out. So as people eventually spend actual money on this, if I was the first one to infect you and you start spending money in your trading fees, I can make a percentage of your spending. There's a lot of layers to it. There's a lot of layers. And that's what I'm saying. I'm not exactly sure what the driving parts are here. So it's like here you can see the market cap of Anthrax is 28,000.
So this is all on base.
This is all on base.
Okay, but is it the same person behind all these coins?
It's all these coins are hosted by infected.fund. So they launched all these coins.
They did, okay.
Yeah, they each have a cap of like 100 billion, so that when you send, even 1,000, it doesn't really cost anything. And people are just spreading them around. So you can see the number of infected wallets as you scroll through each of these, right? So they're all here. And then you can see this is the top 5 that I have selected here. So if I uncheck these, it changes this dashboard I'm looking at. So anyway, I think there's something fun here. I think it's similar to this idea that like, you're not developing a game through like a gaming studio. You're using the way blockchain works to create this engagement, and similar to what we're doing with Battle for the Colony, like we're just taking advantage of the way that NFTs work and that the way that these blockchains work. So I think there's something fun and interesting here. I want to see what they learn after this 1 week pandemic and see what they change up. There's zero content on this on YouTube. I looked very hard. I couldn't find anything.
Yeah.
I messaged them to see if they want to come on the show to talk about it, because I'd love to ask some questions and give them a platform to share their stories. So nothing yet, but I think there's something interesting here. Again, the topic of virality is obviously top of mind for so many people. So I think it's sort of in the zeitgeist. It's using the blockchain. It's using Base. So it's kind of touching on all these like hot topics. So I think it has a chance of making an impact there.
Sounds interesting. I mean, I've never seen something like that before. So
yeah. So, not financial advice. I did go on and connect my wallet so I can send some out and infect some people.
Did they infect you and steal all your shit?
I've not been infected yet. I have not lost all my shit yet, but fingers crossed. That'll be the story I'm waiting
for. I hope you don't have any money in this wallet that you connected.
I have all my money. No.
Do you?
I have all my Rebel Ants. Yeah. So anyway, that was something I thought is interesting. I think it's worth following them on X at the very least, just to kind of see what their announcements are.
Yeah, no, it's not. I like it. I mean, I think it's a cool idea.
Yeah, and they have
something new, something different.
Exactly. Yeah, they have 58,000 followers, and they've been very active over the past few weeks since they've been launching this. So
is Base endorsing them or no?
No, it's just hosted on Base. I think because of how easy it is to make these transactions.
Right.
Because that's really what the base of this all is sending these massive.
And it's cheap on Base too.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah. It's really pennies per transaction. So anyway, that's one of the things I was looking at. I was also looking at ApeCoin.
Yeah.
Because I saw this post from last night. So ApeChain Spotlight is constantly evolving. Starting tomorrow, we're rolling out a new delegation system with revamped leaderboards, boosted multipliers, and even more chances.
Oh man, I'm excited for that.
Boards. Yeah. So I know that as part of the chumps on Ape, we've been very aggressively as a community trying to hit the spotlight, working on some of these multipliers and the points for the leaderboard. So, certainly if you are not a chumps holder, you should become a chumps holder so that you can start participating in this. But I think it's good to see that ApeChain is evolving and doing more with this and kind of recognizing the opportunities and saying, okay, what can we do better? How can we be even more effective? So I'm excited to kind of follow that along. You and I were talking about this new, the new project coming out from Genuine Undead. It's called Forever Undead, right? FU
yeah.
On Ape. Forever Undead on Ape, right? So this is a spin-off of Genuine Undead. Do we know if this is from the leaders of Genuine Undead, or is this
I don't know yet. No,
project?
Not 100%. No.
Yeah. Anyway, it looks awesome. You get some of this.
I do know that Hans is pushing it, and obviously anything that Hans wants to push, we're going to help with.
Yes. Yeah, so it's this video says it's produced by Okina. So I don't know, is Okina behind it? I don't know. But I'm excited to kind of follow this along. Again, the Genuine Undead community is one of the strongest communities out there. It has inspired many other spin-off projects, and
shout out to you.
So it's cool that they're building this on ApeChain. I look at ApeChain and say, is there something happening over there that there's a reason we would pick ApeChain over, Abstract or over any of these other ones? And you and I have talked about this in the past, but it does seem like ApeChain and the community is growing, is getting stronger, and building and developing that platform for people to use. So I think I'd love for us to be able to get something on Ape Chain if you could, get your shit together and keep drawing.
I haven't even slept drawing.
I I don't want you on the treadmill anymore, okay? Unless you're on the iPad while you're on the treadmill, I don't have time for you to do that, okay? I'm not paying you to work out. I'm paying you to draw ants.
Yeah, are you?
Something. It's something.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's gonna be interesting what I'm creating because it looks really cool.
Yeah, I'm excited for it. Okay, was there anything you wanted to talk about? Because I had a couple of other links, but
You can finish with yours. I mean, I wanted to touch base on the CEC dropping the Uniswap investigation because they did. So that was good news, right? The U.S. Security and Exchange Commission has reportedly called off its probe into Uniswap, a major decentralized exchange. This is a big win for the DeFi community, suggesting regulators might be easing up on some crypto players. So, um, I think that this is like a huge move from them. Like they just keep dropping whatever investigations they were having into even Coinbase. Like they dropped theirs from Coinbase, they dropped theirs from a couple
XRP.
of other
Yeah.
XRP, from a couple of other entities, right? And I think that is like extremely bullish on crypto, which is why I'm puzzled why crypto continues to go down instead of up. Like we're going in the opposite direction, but that's okay. I mean,
Yeah,
I
that's
don't think.
the question, right? Why is it going down when the news is good and it's
Yeah,
allowing these companies to operate and continue to grow?
yeah, it's just weird. I'm not sure what's happening. Um, Also, Bitcoin hit U.S. spot Bitcoin exchange traded funds, the ETFs. They just experienced their worst 2 day stretch ever.
Yeah, we were talking about that too, right? U.S. spot coin ETFC record outflows worth 1 billion. So this is an article from
Yeah.
theblock.co. Not great, right?
No, not great at all. But I mean, somebody's cashing out, or either that, or they're moving it into like a different out. What do you call those? The cold wallets. So I'm not sure what's happening, but it could be that too. I don't know. There's a lot going on.
I think, yeah, I guess the question is, are people selling because they're afraid, or are they just reallocating things, right?
I
Do
don't
you
think they're
think?
afraid. Do you think it has anything to do with the hack? I don't think so.
I
Bybit.
don't know. You look at these big institutions that have these
If
ETFs and where the money is, and you
Yeah,
think, well, should we be worried, right? If people are getting hacked, should we be worried
but you
about
know what? I think that the Bybit hack actually showed that even if you get hacked, there's an actual way of fixing the issue. You know what I mean?
it? Yeah,
Like all these other entities that have been hacked, they've never been able to back up what's been hacked. Bybit did it.
that's true.
So
They survived
they survived. Like everybody survived. Nobody's dead,
that we know of.
right? Nobody's bitching. Well, there's people bitching still,
There
but
are people bitching, yeah.
well, they're more bitching about just being the Bybit being hacked. But at the end of the day, things get hacked. But it's what we do afterwards that matters. And I think that Bybit did the right thing afterwards.
Yeah, you sound like Russell Crowe from Gladiator.
Do I?
Yeah.
You like that?
What we do today echoes in eternity. Something like that.
It's one of my favorite movies.
What's the
Don't
clip?
fuck it up.
I haven't watched Gladiator 2 yet. I'm like, I'm
You
scared.
didn't see it yet?
I'm scared that it's not going to be
Really
good.
good.
I'm like, oh, that.
No. It was really good.
Listen, I could quote the entire
I
movie
liked
of
it.
Anchorman to you because I loved Anchorman. Came out probably when I was the most
Anchorman?
susceptible to those things. Anchorman with Will Ferrell. But
Jesus Christ.
I have not watched Anchorman 2 because I'm afraid it's going to ruin Anchorman 1 for me. And that's how I feel about
I don't think I've seen 2. I didn't even know there was a 2.
Jesus. What do I pay you for? Ants and Anchorman. Okay. So yeah, let's just dive back into Ape Chain a second, just to kind of see some of the movement that's happening here. Pulling up on Magic Eden. Of course, we got Chumps by Saints of LA as the hot collection.
Still is,
Typical Tigers. We saw that one before. There was, what were some of the other ones we had watched? Hop Stars we had looked at as well. So when we scroll down here, where is Chumps? Is Chumps already off the top? Where were the Chumps? Here we go. Chump sitting at 39, Ape, and I think Ape is down to
At 39? I might have to go sweep some shit.
Yeah. it's cheap enough.
So actually Casey wanted to be with us today, but he's got an event going today, so he texted me and said that soon we got to do one.
I got an offer through OpenSea for my chumps, and I thought it was you because it was the one with the hat.
Oh, what? You have one of those?
I told you I have one of those.
Oh God, I'm still making an offer on it.
Yeah, I don't know if I can figure out which number I have. 1 second.
Don't sell it.
I'm not going to sell
If
it.
you're gonna sell it, you sell it to me.
I'm not selling
Or
it.
I trade you. Can I trade you?
Sure. No. This was my drop from owning 2 Saints of LA. So I don't want to get rid of it. I feel like it was meant to be. Hold on, let me see if I can pull up which number it is so I can show you.
Yeah, it was meant to be mine. You could trade it.
That is fair.
Feel free.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll send you the link to the one I have.
Send me a link because I've been collecting those.
Oh yeah, maybe I have
one of those.
Maybe I have the email with the offer. Here we go. Chumps number 815. Let's pull this up.
Wait, that offer came from OpenSea?
Yes.
Ah, interesting.
So this is mine.
So I guess they're fully now on ApeChain then.
I guess I never thought about which ones they were hosting there. So like this one is a rare 1%er with the classic crew with the chain.
I know, let me get it.
And the hat. No. You see my samurai head?
Yeah, just trade it.
There's only 1%. There's 97. How many do you have of the 97?
A lot.
A lot.
A lot. I have like 100 and I don't know, 40, 50 chumps.
Look, here's all these. Oh, do you have this one? This one looks pretty bad.
I may have all of them.
You should look. The price is only $6,000.
I may or may not have all of them. No, I don't have all of them. I want to have all of them, but I don't have all of them. Eventually, I will.
Yeah, let's head over to OpenSea. What are they doing
so,
here?
So talking about OpenSea, did you get to play around with the beta for their new thing or no?
No, I logged into version 2 and I haven't even played around with it. I just, I get a little icky from OpenSea. I try to stay away from it. I'm just waiting for their token drop so I can cash out and move on with my life. Is that a bad move?
Well, everything you buy was in OpenSea or no?
Back in the day, yeah. Back in 2021, everything was OpenSea.
Was it? Oh, yeah, me too. Well, it was the only thing out there anyway. But...
Right. And, hoping they reward you on gas fees also, because I really dug into that one.
Yeah. Well, now you can, it looks like they put in ApeChain. So that's good.
You're seeing it? Or no?
No, I'm seeing what you got an offer. So obviously.
I'm just asking. Look, here's chumps.
Not that I care much about OpenSea. I'm still, it doesn't compare to ME at all. Like, I think ME is way better.
Yes, Magic Eden is a much better experience. It's really how it's supposed to be, I think.
I agree.
Yeah, so here's what OpenSea has for ApeChain. But even when you're on the main page here, like Magic Eden lets you just pick the chain right at the top. It's
just
like you wouldn't even know that there was ApeChain on
here. That's what I feel when I look at it.
Exactly. Exactly.
Fucking OpenSea. When will they get it right? Like
they're trying. I mean, maybe OpenSea 2.
No, they're trying. They're not listening to anybody. The guy wants to do what he wants to do instead of listening to what the people want.
Yeah.
Am I right or am I wrong?
No, I think you're right. And it's like, come on, you guys had the lead for so long and you blew it.
Because they don't want to listen to people. They don't want to listen to people out there and what they want. They want to do their own shit and their own ideas instead of listening to what the crowd wants.
Yeah. Can I show you a tweet that I thought was interesting regarding RDAC, redacted?
Oh, Sean was posting this morning a couple of things.
Oh, was he? Anything that we should check out now? Well, let's look at this and then we'll go check it out. So there was a post from Whale Swoosh, where he said Jira-san revealed the RDAC token economics today. This is from February 8th. 10% of the total supply goes to Jira-san holders, 25% unlocked at the token generating event, and then 6 to 12 month vesting. Now, of course, he got a lot of traction on his post because he's whale swoosh. But then Serini replied, I just love the discussion points under the post. I just realized that most people are looking at RDAC as an NFT holder airdrop, like Memeland in the past and Pudgy recently. But in my opinion, Redacted is a project of its own, a Web3 VC ecosystem.
Correct.
And since the parent company PG started with NFTs, so the NFTs will be rewarded at the token generating event and continue to be rewarded beyond that. This is not an NFT token. So I thought that was just a good distinction, right? We knew that it's not an NFT token, but this is just a good way to just explain that, hey, this is not a reward from the NFT.
Correct, yeah.
This is a separate product here. So the problem with most of us in the NFT space is that we're entitled motherfuckers, me included. We FUD when we feel the team isn't bothered about us. Maybe it's bag bias, but thanks to holding Giresun's, I'm forced to look at the bigger picture and envision the future that Sean and his team are building, and that makes me bullish as fuck. The token generating event may come and go. Token price may go up and down, but RDAC is future ready, and I'm all for it. So let's see what he's been up to. Sean said he's got that pinned. Giresun holders and Redacted Coin will benefit short, mid, and long term from iAgent. So yeah, I think we need to play around with iAgent a little more. We had looked at that.
I started playing. I already have an account in there. I started messing around with it.
All right, maybe you can do a little walkthrough next time then.
I can, yeah.
Let's see what he said. Please spend a bit of time to read what they're all about. A real AI agent marketplace for gamers and beyond. So that's what I'm interested in, is the beyond, because I'm not the gamer. I'm a beyond.
You're a beyond guy.
I'm beyond guy. The ticker is agent, 90%. And then he did an interview recently, so I wanted to kind of go through the interview and kind of pull out the best parts of that.
No, he was cheating on me. Who did Sean cheated on me with? Who was it?
That's okay. We'll get him back on here soon and kind of get an update from him and Casey and talk about it. But yeah, I think it's worth giving iAgent Protocol a follow there. We are already following. Keep an eye on what they're up to, because it's all part of the ecosystem, which again is really that leverage of all these different pieces that he's putting out there for us to build on top of.
Yeah, I just think we need to get the word out there more that Redact is not like just a meme coin. It's not. People need to get that straight. That information needs to be like really amplified. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I think
just, go ahead.
No, those interviews that he does, those long form interviews, whether it's with Greeny or someone else or us, like that's a helpful way to just kind of put it all out there and kind of give the context. It's not just a tweet. It's not a one line of anything. It's just here's the full vision for it.
I agree 100%. But there's still going to be people out there that they're just going to say whatever they want to say, and they're going to do whatever they want to do or think whatever they want to think. But the reality is that PG's just building a whole entire crazy ecosystem that has never been built before like that, and in that gigantic manner, because there's just so many branches to it, right?
Yeah.
And I think that Redact's in the middle of all that. So that's what people really need to look at, like how everything is intertwined together, and how I think that the ecosystem is gonna, like, it's bound to grow. Like, people just need to see that.
Yeah, I'm all in. I'm excited to follow along for the ride.
1,000% of it. 1,000% of it.
When you and I just signed into EVMux earlier, you said that EVMux, which is our podcasting platform, is now able to stream in 4K. That's what you told me, right?
Yeah.
So that's good for us, because let's see, is that listed on their website yet? I don't know. I want to look at it, because they used to do these weekly town halls with the founders, and it was very helpful because they would answer questions, but they've been very silent for the past few months. So let's see here. This is EVMux. Let's see, everything in basic up to 12, pre-recorded, multiple cameras. I don't know where it says 4K, but you had the option to stream in 4K?
Yeah, I'm on 4K now.
You're not on 4K.
I am.
You look like shit.
That's because you're not sexy as me.
Yeah. Well, when we're in person next on Sunday, we'll be able to stream in 4K with 4K cameras. Yeah. I don't have 4K camera. I have 1080 at home.
That's because you suck.
1080 at home. So yeah.
And you're cheap.
Anyway, I feel better about EVMux since our last episode where we fixed our
You
audio.
are cheap.
No, can I tell you what the issue is?
The what?
I think the issue is I think I left my phone holder at the studio. The tripod
Right.
with the little clip at the top. I think it's
Oh yeah, that is here.
it's in the studio, and that's how I would typically stream with my phone as the better camera. So
Mhm.
I will need to take it with
Hey,
me.
can we talk about Dave Portnoy for a second?
Sure.
And how he's losing his fucking mind.
What
So,
what do you got?
so
Let's see the Barstool, right?
go to his Twitter. He's
Yeah.
just fucking insane. So obviously we know that he has the coin, right? Still that he's pushing. Actually, I don't even know if he's still pushing it. I think is he? No, he is. Yeah,
Right
I
there.
just read it.
I
But
don't think I can launch Greed 3.
he's been like on a rampage, like getting all these other coins and like fucking launching all these other tokens or trying to get all these other tokens and acquire them. Like nobody knows what the fuck he's doing. Like nobody. And he's like losing his fucking mind about it. So he keeps going on these rants and like this crazy posts. I don't know. He's just completely fucking lost it. Have you seen any other of this videos and stuff that he's posting?
I've only seen a little bit of it. I know that there was a token
Not
made.
the pizza one, fatty. Stop looking at the pizza video.
He came to Bayonne once, I think.
It's been everywhere.
I think my understanding is that there was a token made that wasn't his, but they used his name or Barstool or something like that.
Oh, but he did. He bought the coin. Yeah,
right. So then he ended up, buying it up, and then it ended. I think he sold, but it crashed, and he lost a ton of money on it.
No, he didn't. He didn't sell it.
No, the first one.
Like the first one.
The poop one, poop stool or something. So I'm trying to find what the original.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about now. Yeah.
Right. So that was the one I think that kind of got him into the idea of, I should be launching my own coin.
But he didn't. He bought.
Right.
Barstool.
He ended up buying another one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Jail stool.
Right. That's it.
Which, by the way, I put money into Jail stool and fucking lost it all.
Did you make anything? No.
No, of course
tanked,
not.
right? Yeah.
Of course it tanked.
When are you going to learn your lesson about meme coins?
You know what? I learned my lesson, but I was all down to go into the Ye coin if it would have went live. I'm not gonna lie. Kanye coin?
We haven't heard anything yet, right?
Nah.
Although he said this week. It's only Wednesday morning, so maybe.
You would have went in on it too.
I'm going to be on there. I'm going to clear my calendar for the day. I'm going to get in and get out ASAP.
Well, that's what everybody's gonna do.
But I'm going to do it faster. I have really good internet.
Are you?
Me, the guy who fumbles everything? No, I'm not going to do it. Okay.
Oh, fucking! You're unbelievable. You know that?
I know I'm the worst.
You are the worst. So anyway, I think we should get Mason back on the show so we can talk about the project that he's working on with Abstract.
Bearish?
Yeah, Bearish.
Yeah. When are you going to buy Bearish? What are you holding out for?
I haven't bought Bearish yet. Maybe today I'll buy it since I have some
think
time.
you should. Things are down.
Dude, I've been like my only time that I have, I've been like just drawing shit and like doing things and doing shit posting. I've been doing a lot.
Shit posting.
A lot.
Let me head over to Magic Eden. We can look at Bearish. I do still look at the artwork there because I really like the what they got going on there. I was watching a stream this morning about the Abstract badges, and it's like you don't even have to spend money necessarily to get the badges. It's just
can I be honest with you?
Yeah, to be honest.
I'm not. Wait. I'm not gonna bash Abstract. I'm not. I love Abstract. I'm just saying I haven't logged in since like the second time I logged in, like a couple of weeks ago. Like I don't know. I don't see the need for it right now.
Whoa.
Right now.
I don't actually disagree with you. I think again they needed to build a foundation to launch the products for Pudgy, the metaverse things, the trading card game. But I think it also allowed these other things to exist. Or it's saying, hey, this is open.
Oh, yeah.
If people want to build an NFT, if they want to build an app, a DApp, then go ahead. So I think that within 6 months, it'll be a very different landscape. I think it'll be.
I think so too, yeah. I hope so.
Yeah. And then, just like we've seen with everything else, people will fade out and you and I will still be here.
I hope that it does something to attract me to sign on to it. That makes sense.
Right now, I don't really have a reason to go on there,
I
other
have a
than
reason. Yeah.
Myriad is probably the best reason to log into to go through Abstract right now. The
Why is that?
prediction.
Why do you
Uh,
think that?
I think it's fun. I like the Myriad setup, the platform that they have there, but it's hosted on Abstract now. When I was using it before and I showed you and we did a little demo,
Mhm.
that was the beta version. So it wasn't actually connected to a blockchain. Now it's on Abstract.
Myriad is part of
It's from the Rug
Farok
Radio
stuff,
guy.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
Farok. I have the utmost respect for Farok.
He knows what he's doing. What can I tell
Yeah,
you?
he knows his stuff. Yeah. So I mean, I just want to see Abstract do just a little more. Obviously, I know they're still building and doing their thing. It's just like I don't know. I don't see the need to sign on to it right now. For me,
Okay.
that's just my opinion. Like nobody else should have that same opinion. I mean, hopefully not, but that's just my opinion.
Should we see if we can log in and see what's streaming there? Am I logged in?
You could like go ahead. Yeah,
I'm in. So let's go to stream. What's happening here?
nothing. Last time we logged in, it was disappointing. Actually,
Oh, Gambler Casino. Is this live? When I
is
said live,
Gambler?
I don't think it was really live.
What do you mean? What we were watching before? Is this just somebody gambling, or is this like
It's just somebody gambling.
yeah? So like, why would I want to watch that? Like,
I
tell
don't
me
know.
why I want to watch that.
I think people watch that on YouTube already.
I know, but explain to me. Not saying not not talking about like abstract. I'm talking about in general.
Yeah.
Why do I want to see someone gambling?
I don't know. People watch World Series of Poker on TV.
That's different. I'm not saying like I'm talking about gambling on a fucking machine. Like, why do I want to see that?
I don't know. What do you think this guy's doing?
I don't know, dude. I don't know. It's wild. Some of the people that are streaming on there, it's wild.
Yeah. Does it tell you how many people are watching?
It's wild and it's weird, and I don't know. It's I don't know.
Yeah.
Again, like I did a post on X. I don't remember when, a couple of days ago maybe, and I talked about this where I said that I wish that they would have had cater more to people that are starting out, not cater, but like helped more, like
Yeah.
bring new people into the space that want to do it. That if I would have been a beginning podcaster or like streamer or whatever, and abstract tells me like, oh hey, we're gonna help you build your community, we're gonna help you build like this and that, and like show you how to do things or whatever the case might be, right? Then I would have been more inclined to be like, oh shit, I really want to get into abstract, right? Not for the monetary part, but more for like because the learning part, because I want to learn and how to do it. And I mean, again, that's just me. I don't know how other people think about this, but my opinion is like I would have wished that it would have been more about like onboarding more new people. And I'm sure that at some point maybe they do that, right? But I wish they would have started with that instead of like catering to all these like huge podcasters and all these people that have like thousands of millions of followers. Like it's just not. It is what it is. Like you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
You know what I mean?
Yes, I agree that look, if you're going to create this platform for streaming, they should really focus on people for the onboarding process.
At the end of the day, I love Igloo, the Igloo company in general, Pudgy and all that stuff. I mean, there's a Pudgy right. There's like a plethora of Pudgies right behind me, right? I love it. I own Pudgy. I own NFTs. You know what I mean? Like it's my shit. I love them. I love Luca. I love what he's doing with everything that he does, right? But I just wish, my opinion, I wish that it would have been more about helping than monetizing. Does that make sense?
It does. And maybe there are some dApps out there that we haven't explored that are focused on that. But again, as a newbie, you shouldn't have to dive too deep to kind of figure out what's good for me. Like that should be front and center to say, this is the value proposition. This is why this is good for me. This is why I should start here, not just, oh, I'm already on YouTube, I'm already on Twitch, or why wouldn't I go to Twitch, right? Why wouldn't someone go to Twitch instead of Abstract? So there really should be a little bit more of an incentive to say, yeah, get started here. This is how we're going to make it easy for you. This is why it's better for you to do it here.
This is how we're going to help you do it.
Exactly.
Which is the most important point. I could be wrong. Like, I could be wrong. I could be totally
You
wrong.
No.
But it's just my opinion of like how it should have went, you know. And it's, you know, we've been doing this for 2.5 years, and I still want to make sure that the people and the artists that are out there get a voice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it hasn't changed for me at all. One
Right.
bit, regardless of how much money I have. That hasn't changed for me one fucking bit. That's what I want to do. That's what I want to portray, and that's what I want to show. I just want to.
Why are you always bragging about your money?
What? I'm not. I didn't even say anything.
You just said regardless of how much money I have.
Oh, whatever. You know what I mean.
I know what you mean. Yeah, let's see if we can get Mason or somebody from Bearish to join us next week. It'd be good to get a guest next week.
You know, it was cool. It's very cool when we have all those artists that we had in our show that are beginning artists that are still learning the ropes, and they're walking us through like their path and what they did. I think that's cool to listen to. That's my opinion. You know what I mean? Like, it's cool to see like the little guys doing what they're doing and how they're doing it and how they're figuring things out. I think that's cool.
We do appreciate the little guy.
Yeah. I mean, we're the little guys too. You know what I mean? It's not like we're huge or gigantic, but
no, we're not. But we appreciate our 84 viewers right now. What up, friend?
I enjoy those conversations with those people.
Exactly. Yeah, those are good conversations. Always something to learn and, you know, get inspired by.
Yeah, I agree.
Let's wrap it up there. We'll be back on Sunday, our usual time, 8 p.m. Eastern, and maybe we'll have a special guest for you.
I want to buy you a wig. Can I buy you a wig?
You can buy Casey a wig. He needs a wig.
No, I want to buy you one.
All right. When I come in the studio, you better have something for me. I'll wear it the whole episode.
Deal. I'm going to go today and get it.
You're not even going to Amazon it? I respect it. You're going.
I'm actually going somewhere to get it.
I don't want to know where you go to get wigs that you clearly have.
No, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know where to get it from.
Yeah. Sure you don't. Sure you don't. All right.
And why do you think I order everything from Amazon?
Why wouldn't you? Why would you go buy something?
Oh, I do. I do. It's just sad.
Our job is to clog the streets with traffic from trucks and build up waste from delivery packages.
I guess you're right.
I'm kidding. Don't do that.
It's too late, bro. It's too late.
All right. I'll talk to you later.
Wait, hold on. Before you hang up. When do you start your bone broth thing?
Like today at lunch, I'm going to have some.
Today? All right.
Yeah, I haven't had anything to eat yet today. I'm like doing this little mini fast into the bone broth.
You know what? I'm going to leave my roasting for Sunday.
I'll record the process, okay? I'll record me like a reaction to bone broth.
Okay. Please do. I want to see your face.
Goodbye.
All right. Goodbye, everybody. Peace.
Peace.